was late coming to the party with this song. I didn't learn it or be exposed to it until my friend Jeff Taylor in the UK brought it to my attention during one of our Zoom sessions that we did, when the pandemic hit. So thanks, Jeff. And I'll put a link up here and down in the description below, because the Self-Isolating Strummers and Pandemic Pluckers did a song version of this on the interview that I did with them. So check out that interview. You only need these chords in order to do this song. If the E minor is giving you any fits, I've got a little cheat that you can put in there. I'm going to give you a simple strumming suggestion. I'm going to give you a few more complicated strumming suggestions. I have a history nerd section because that's kind of my thing. I am totally nerdified over history, and there's a play along, so come join me. Let's get to it. I'll quickly go over the chords because I'm pretty sure that you already know a C chord. I play it with my ring finger on the A string 3rd fret, then reaching over with my middle finger to the 2nd fret to get an A minor. G, I use my bunny foo-foo or peace sign fingers and place them on the C and E string, reaching my ring finger over to catch the E string on the 3rd fret. However, students find sometimes that it's easier for them to use their index finger and reach across with their middle finger to get those first 2 notes on the E. Of course, the ring finger's got to be there anyway. It does not make any difference. This song also has an E minor. E minor is kind of like a ladder, starting here on your A string and then next fret, 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, and you're going A, E, and C, and your G string is open. So that might be a little bit more challenging. I'll talk to you a little bit about the chord change where you're coming from A minor to E when we discuss how to do the strumming pattern. So let's get with that right now. The strumming pattern that seems to work for me the most, because I really like the Dubliners revival recording of this song, is a bum diddy or cowboy strum. You're only catching the first 2 strings there for the first down. Bum diddy, bum diddy, bum diddy, my love, bum diddy. So nice. It's a nice kind of a walking strumming pattern. If you're not familiar with the cowboy strum or bum diddy, I have some links here to help you with that. But you play the same pattern over and over again, it can get monotonous. And if you're a beginner, don't worry about it. Just stop this video here and scoot along to the history nerd section. If you want to spice up the strumming and keep it from being monotonous, my first suggestion would be to spice up the ends of each phrase. The last lyric, the last word in each phrase is generally being elongated and held out, sustained. And so that makes it a perfect opportunity for us to spice up our strumming by adding a little bit more what I call activity, more active, more rhythmic strumming. You could experiment by doing some island strums. So you're going the bum diddy bum by the grassworks cross. Dream the dream. So croft would be the start of 2 island strums, which are more rhythmically active than the bum diddy strum. You could also just, do some down ups. Grassworks cross. Dream the dream. Oops, I didn't change chords there, but that's the idea with changing the strumming up, just making it more active. Experiment with it, because what I'm saying here is not the end all be all until you get that spot on with the Great Britain Ukulele Orchestra, and you have to do certain ways to be part of an ensemble that's performing and getting money. Experimentation is just fine. So experiment around, play with it, record it yourself and hear it back so you can see how things are going. Here's another tip. I said I'd have a cheat for you if getting to that E minor is unfamiliar to you. You're just getting familiar with that. Making the shift swiftly, all simultaneously, can be a little challenge. So here's my suggestion, and it might even make the song more musical. You can give yourself a break between the A minor, for example, in that first verse, like, town, dirty old town. So you can give town to down, dirty old town. And during that time, don't just hang out there like I did. Get your fingers switched. Pay attention and get your fingers switched so that they're ready in time. And eventually you won't even have to think about it like I didn't have to think about it. But I know, you'll get there. I hope you're appreciating the instruction that I give here. If you are unfamiliar with me, well, welcome to my channel. I hope that you consider subscribing. Please give this video a thumbs up. Oh, and hit that notification bell too. All those things tells YouTube that, oh, you might want to show this video to other people who are looking for ukulele tutorials. So it would help me and it would help those other people too. So thanks. Time to let my nerdy freak flag fly. Okay, let's dig into this. 1949 is when this song was written by Ewan MacColl, and when I was doing my research on it, a lot of people associate this song with Ireland. That's because the Dubliners made this a big hit back in the 1960s, and then more recently the Pogues have done it, and even though the Pogues are an English band, they're considered Anglo-Celtic. And so Celtic, people think Ireland, although there's a whole nother history lesson there. Anyway, Dirty Old Town was based on Salford, England, which is northwest of Manchester. Now it's a suburb of Manchester, and apparently it deserved that moniker. It was smoky, and Gaswork Croft was this big open area that was by the gaswork factory, and then the canal is still there. This is what it looks like now. Huh, isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, well, apparently it wasn't gorgeous like that in 1949. And currently BBC and ITV have nice, big, beautiful buildings along that canal. So, yeah, not the exactly train set the night on fire kind of stuff. All right, the composer, the songwriter, I should say, has over 300 songs to his name. I'm definitely going to be digging into him more. And he was a communist. Yes, in fact, his parents, born in Scotland, his parents were socialists, and then he took it a step further. By the time he was 17, he had an MI5 file on him, so pretty interesting character, and he married Pete Seeger's sister, Peggy Seeger. Let's get on to the play along. I've got a chord chart for you down below. There's a link, and I'll put one up here. I have a Patreon community, and the patrons have access to all my chord charts. I try to make them detailed, specific, even things like a starting pitch, which in this case happens to be I met my love, it's a G, 1, 2, and here we go. I met my love by the gaswork croft, dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, well on that. Give me a fist bump. Please let me know in the comments, what was your favorite line in the song? Did you think this was Irish? Have you ever been to Ireland? Have you ever been to Manchester area? Let me know.